Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Fitness Knocking with Lois. I'm Lois, your host, and we are talking today with the amazing Joan Arata, who's back again chatting with us. Today, we're talking about no-tox. Oh my gosh, this is something that everybody needs to hear about, especially if you are putting chemicals on your skin. Your skin is your biggest organ, so we're going to talk about that in just a second. But if you don't know me, I'm the owner of Fitness Knocking, and we're a mobile personal training service. So we come right to your home, we work with clients virtually, and then we work with corporations developing lots of great programs to get all their employees feeling really great. So if you'd like to learn more about that, private message me and we'll grab a quick chat. So Joan, how's it going? Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so good to see you again. It's been a while with all this craziness that we've been living in for the past year.
I know, it's been absolutely insane. So those of you that are watching, please take a second and comment. Let us know you're here. Do you have any questions as we're going through? By all means, take a second, drop a question in, let us know. And if you're watching this after the fact, please subscribe and comment and let us know that you liked it so we can keep doing these. So. All right, let's get started. So I'm so excited. You know, this is such a topic that so many people right now are having trouble and not feeling great about their bodies inside and out. And one of the things I hear so many people right now talking about is taking some kind of collagen supplement. And with those collagen supplements, just like anything, you know, there's good things and there's bad things about them. And you can of course get them from good sources, from different food sources, or you can take some kind of supplement or something like that. But ultimately, what you put in is what you get out, right? And the same thing on your skin, right? Absolutely. Yeah. So, Joan, tell me what no-tox is.
So no-tox is what we call our facial acupuncture, which is also called glow in our organization. And I really believe that this is one of the things that differentiates modern acupuncture in the marketplace, because nobody ever spoke about acupuncture and facials. But modern acupuncture has really brought it to the forefront, and we're out and talking about it a lot because it works. And we call it no-tox because many people, as we all know, inject botox into their face to relieve lines and wrinkles. And it definitely works. I'm not going to say for a second that it doesn't work. It does. But you are injecting a toxin that is meant to paralyze those muscles so that you don't have those lines and wrinkles, right? So what we call no-tox is just simply getting acupuncture treatments in your face, which effectively has the same impact. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles without the toxins. So hence no-tox.
Awesome. Well, we have quite a few comments coming in, so I just want to say hi to those people. Hi, Kathy and Bonnie. How are you? And another Kathy and Barbara and Diana. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate you very much. And Diana, I see your question in there. We're going to get to it at the end, I promise. Okay. All right. So Joan, my next question for you is, what does facial acupuncture do that my face cream isn't doing?
Okay. So
how does it work?
Okay. So face creams we all know and love, and they're easy to use. They're topical. And while they certainly have some impact, what you get with acupuncture is deeper because it's going underneath the skin, which is really where you need to get the collagen from, right? So when we insert needles in the right places on the face, it does a couple of things. Number one, first and foremost, what acupuncture does, no matter where you're doing acupuncture, is it immediately improves the blood flow to that particular area. So that's first and foremost.
And that's so important. And that's what exercise does too. It's going to improve your circulation. That's what we want.
That's exactly right.
The better your body's functioning. So
that's exactly right. And then the other thing that acupuncture does, particularly in your face, is it releases collagen. It sends collagen to those areas, because what's really happening is that the needles, when injected underneath the skin, are creating almost a micro injury. right underneath the skin. That's how the skin and the body interprets it. So while it's sending blood there, it's also sending collagen, because that's the body's natural reaction to that injury. So while it's sending that collagen, which then gets deposited in those specific areas, which is why it's very important to go to somebody who knows how to do facial acupuncture, because you want those needles in the right places.
Right.
But the collagen doesn't go away. The blood flow doesn't stop when you take the needles out, right? It builds upon itself. So the way acupuncture works, again, no matter what kind of acupuncture, no-tox or acupuncture for any other reason on your body, it works best when you come more often in the beginning, because you want those neural pathways to change. You want those collagen deposits to keep building upon each other.
So much like exercise.
Exactly. And so once you do it and you come more often in the beginning and get that foundation, you can back off and come a little bit less to sustain it. And that's really what the literature, the scientific literature, has shown us about facial acupuncture, is if you come more often in the beginning, you get to that level where the collagen and the blood flow are really increased to those areas. If you then come twice a month, you can sustain it, and it will sustain longer than that Botox injection. So meaning that you would have had to go back for your Botox more frequently, then you will have to redo the whole series on your face if you come twice a month to sustain.
Awesome. And well, you know this, I love modern acupuncture. I love coming to you guys. I've done facial acupuncture myself. I think it makes a big impact. I think that it does help to make my face look nice and get rid of those.
You're our best commercial, Lois.
Well, that's why I wanted to have you on. I thought it would be really good to share with other people that I practice what I preach. And yes, I do exercise regularly. I do eat well. I do sleep well. I do have twins that are little kids. So, I get it. But, it's something that's really important, I think, to be able to treat your skin as well as you treat the inside of your body. The outside of your body is just as important, if not more important, because it's keeping everything inside. So how many treatments does the average person need till they start to see some results?
Okay, so we have a protocol here, which is generally you need 12 treatments of facial acupuncture over 6 weeks. So twice a week for 6 weeks. That's our general protocol. Now, it might change for some. The acupuncturist might think you need to come more often, less often in the beginning, but the acupuncturist will determine that. But generally speaking, you need to do that initial protocol of 12 treatments in 6 weeks, and that's your foundation.
Awesome. And then 2 or whatever the acupuncture.
About 2 a month will sustain. Again, it might be different for some people, but that's generally what you can expect.
Awesome. And then just kind of guesstimate, ballpark me on how much it costs if people wanted to try it.
Okay, so our initial treatment here at Modern Acupuncture in Florham Park is $59. So everybody that comes in right now, it's your first time, you pay $59 for that first treatment. And then after that, depending on what works best for you, you can either buy a package to cover the entire 12 weeks and those 6 weeks and those 12 treatments, or you can buy a membership. And so we offer both, and it's really just a matter of what works best for you and what will be most efficient and cost effective for you.
Yeah, I personally think membership is the way to go. That's my thought process, because it kind of forces you to use it, forces you to come in, forces you to take that time for yourself. Nobody's going to take care of you. You have to put your own mask on first. So I think, investing in yourself, no matter how old you are, whether you're investing in yourself for your exercises or your nutrition, what you're putting in your body, what you're putting on your body, all of that investment makes a huge impact over time, for sure. And then if people want to get in touch with you, I'm going to put your website up on the bottom, but if somebody wants to make an appointment or they want to come in to try it, how do they do that?
Okay, so you can either call our Florham Park Clinic, which is 973-765 9500. That's our direct line right to the clinic. You can go online to modernacupuncture.com and look it up Florham Park. You can make appointments right on the website, or you can go to, if you have on your phone, if you have the Mind Body app, you can make appointments right on the Mind Body app for our clinic as well. So, or if you're at Trader Joe's in Florham Park, we're in that same shopping center, just stop in, come and talk to us, come and say hi.
That's awesome. So if you're in New Jersey, Florham Park location, and then if you want to go to the New York location, if you happen to be in the city, they can go to Soho, right?
That's right. It's on the corner of West Houston and Worcester Street. And you can also find us on our website at modernacupuncture.com/Soho.
Very cool. So we do have a couple of questions and a couple of comments. Thank you so much for the comments. Those of you that are watching, we really appreciate those. And thank you, Mara, for saying we're beautiful ladies, or it proves that it works. I think so. I really see a difference. So one of the questions that came in, Joan, was how or can you do no-tox and other cosmetic treatments?
So that's something that you would talk to the acupuncturist about. The only one that I would say for sure you would not do together with no-tox would be microneedling, because you wouldn't want to be needling in two different ways at the same time. So I would say no microneedling would be the first thing that comes to my mind. But if you're having other treatments done, if for some reason you are actually doing Botox, you can still do and begin a no-tox treatment. It's really kind of up to you how you want to space those.
Okay, for sure. Absolutely. And then Diana also had another question. I've also heard that facial acupuncture can enhance sculpture. I'm not sure of that. You know
so
that?
I'm also not sure. That's something, again, I would ask the acupuncturist, but of course sculpture works very differently from Botox. Sculpture is not Botox, so I think it would work differently. And I can see that it would actually enhance, if I think about it, because the collagen then would just support the sculpture. Okay. So I believe it would enhance, but it's definitely something I would ask the acupuncturist.
Awesome, awesome. And of course, you always want to make sure you're supporting with healthy exercise routines, making sure you're getting enough rest, and of course, what you put in your body, all of the foods and different kinds of, if you use supplements, making sure that you're using the right type of supplement. So there's a lot of different things, a lot of different factors there. So, Joan, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I enjoyed it, and it was so great to see you again. We hope to see you live soon.
Oh, this is great. This was fantastic. So thank you so much for watching at home. And if you're watching this after the fact, thanks again. You can always comment if you're watching this after the fact, because I do have someone watching all of our comments. So if there's a question that you have for Joan, we could always ask her on DMing us or something like that. So thanks again for watching, and come back next Thursday when we're talking more about healthy aging and making sure that you feel good on the inside and out. Again, I'm Lois from Fitness Knocking. Thanks so much for joining us, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.